I have 5 apps that I know are going to make your life as an e-commerce shop owner so much easier. So from product images all the way to helping you create captions for your social media. So let's jump on into Canva's dashboard and let's get started. Okay, so the first app that we're going to use today is called Mockup. Of course, right? Your e-commerce business, you need mockups for your products. So let's jump right in. We are currently already in a design and I want to show you how to access the apps. So if you're inside of a design, you'll head over here to the left where it says apps. And here you'll have access to all of the apps that are available on Canva. So if you haven't tried any apps, you can always search here the type of category that you're looking for. You can do like text, images, anything that you want to work with. You can add it here in the search, and I'm sure there's an app for it here in Canva. So if you just start typing in mockups, it'll come right up for you. It's right here. Okay, so mockups right here. This is it. So what you'll do here is you can select a variety of different options for mockups. Now there's no filter here, but they do have them by category. Okay, so you have all of the different categories here that you could possibly use. So you can just click on see all and you'll be able to see everything that they have available. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, this is actually really perfect because actually I'm going to just have an image of a mug with the logo of my make-believe store, Brew Therapy. So I'm going to go ahead and add this. So just like that, it works just like an image. You just click it and it comes right into the image and you can size it however you need to size it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just move this over here. So once you click on it right here, so as you see the instructions, you just have to drag and drop your images into that mockup. So I'm actually going to upload my logo for the store. So let's go ahead and do that. And then how you'll do this is once it's uploaded here, you're going to grab the image and you're going to drop it right inside of the mockup and it'll work its magic right there. So it's pretty fast, huh? So now what you do now to edit the actual mockup, what you'll click on the element here on the actual mockup and click on edit. And here's you'll be able to make all the adjustments that you need to make. So let's go ahead and make this mockup a little bit small here. So you can resize it from right in here, right? And then you'll come into the alignment. And as you can see from right here, you can either align it to the top, left, center, middle, right? So let's go ahead and apply that. And this is what the mockup looks like. Pretty cool, right? Pretty convenient. So if you click on fill, it'll make the image big the way it was when it first loaded, right? So that's what the fill will do. You can also click on fit. We'll do the same thing depending on the image. All right, and then we did the alignment. And now here, if you would like to flip the design horizontal or vertical, you're able to do that. So you see the changes come right here. Once you're ready to apply whatever changes you have, then you have to ensure that you come down here and apply the changes, because if you click anywhere outside, you will lose whatever changes you made here. Okay. The other thing that you could do is that you can actually change the color of the product. So let's say we click on the product here, it's currently white, but let's say maybe I want to make it, let's say a navy blue. Well, that wouldn't work. Let's do this rust color. Let's apply the changes and there we have. So you can actually change the color of the product as well. So it's pretty cool, pretty convenient. You can do everything, all of the mockup right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and change that back to a cream color. Nope, that's going to blend into the background. Let's do white. All right, so we'll leave it right there. And if you're not satisfied with how the current image looks, you can always detach it from right here. So if you click on right here, detach, it'll remove it from the product, and then you can come back and upload any other image that you want to add to this mockup. Okay, now the second app that I want to show you is Reflection. So if you want to add some reflection to your product, just to give it a little bit more of a dimension, then this is the app for you. First, let's add this logo back into the mockup. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and copy this mockup and place it right here in my countertop. All right, and I'm going to create a reflection for it. So let's go ahead and place the item right here. That looks good. I want to add a little bit of shadow first before I add the reflection. So let's go ahead and add some shadow. Perfect. Let me add a little bit of shadow right here first. All right, let me add that just a little bit. I'm going to lower the transparency slightly here, and then I'm going to move that shadow to the back. So a shortcut key for to move things to the back, you click on Control and your left bracket, and it'll move it to the back like so. Right? If you learn shortcut keys, your designs will go really, really, really fast. Okay, and I actually have a freebie where I show you. I have like 45 of my favorite I use all the time shortcut keys. So I'll leave it in the description down below if you would like to get a copy of it. Okay. So now let's head over to apps here. And the app that we're going to use is Reflections. Oh, Easy Reflections. That's what it's called. So let's click on that. Easy Reflections right here. Okay. So now what you need to do in order to have a reflection, you have to actually click on the item that you want to create the reflection for. So I'm going to go ahead and click on my mockup, and there it is. As you see, it was highlighted. Now we'll go ahead and create it. And it already has some default features here for you. And so I'm just going to go ahead and leave the reflection to be below because I do want it to be right below my product. And then the offset, I'm going to leave it at 50, and the opacity, I'm also going to leave it at 50. Okay? And then I'm going to go ahead and add it to my design, and it creates it right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab that and put it below the product. And then what we'll do here is, let me zoom in a little bit better. I'm going to make the reflection the same size as my product. All right, so it looks more realistic. So I'm going to bring it down just a little bit here. And again, I'm going to bring it to the back. So Control and the left bracket. And there we have it. And there is our reflection. All right, so we can bring it down just a little bit more if you'd like. And then if you want the opacity to come down just a little bit more, you can actually do it from right in here. So you can bring the transparency slightly just about there. Isn't that cool? All right, in Time Saver, it adds a little, just adds a little bit of to your designs. So that's how you can add some reflections here. It's nice and easy with this Easy Reflections app. Now, the next app that I want to show you is a QR code generator. So a client of mine just recently told me about the QR code generator here within Canva. There is so many use cases that you could use for this. You can add it to a social media post. You can add it if you have events, like if you have pop-up shops or something like that. You can add them to your business card. If you print invoices for items that you ship out yourself, you can add a QR code to the invoice and invite your new customers or returning customers for perhaps a new line, a new collection line. If they scan that barcode, perhaps maybe even discount code or something like that, right? There's lots of use cases that you could use a QR code for. So let me show you how to do that. Let's go ahead into the add a page right here. And the name of the app is called a QR. Let me go erase that. It's called a QR batch right here, QR batch. Okay, so it's this one right here. It's pretty simple app. So what it's doing is asking me to add a URL to this box here so it can create a QR code for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use actually the URL to my most used Canva shortcut key. So I'm going to go ahead and use that one. So you guys can just scan it if you like, if you're not watching this on your phone. And then you can have instant access to it. And it'll also have that 45 shortcut keys as well. All right, so I'm going to add it here. And what we'll do right here is that you can actually customize it. So you can have the background colors, whatever you want it. So it looks like it's picking up my brand colors. So is it? No, it's not. Never mind. Just kidding. You're not able to select your brand colors from right here, but you're able to maybe make some selections here. So the margins is right here. You can make the margins thicker. So that's pretty cool. Let me put this back to white. And then you have a logo. So you can select a logo if you like. So you can choose a file and upload. Let's use a group therapy. Why not? Let's see what that looks like. Oh, it shows it right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and generate that QR code. Okay, so it has the brew therapy right there. You can see it, but it adds it right on top. So that might not look so good. So let me go ahead and delete that and let's regenerate it again. Yeah, so there is the QR code, pretty simple. Looks like you can also change it from up here. So here I have access to my colors. Perfect. Here we go. Let's add this one and make it green. Okay, perfect. So you can customize it here. There's lots of use cases where you could use this barcode in any of your designs, and you can do it right here within Canva, which is pretty cool. Awesome. So that is an app that I hadn't used until right now, and you saw how fast that was to use. Now let's move on to app number 4. Now this next app is really fun that you could use for a lot of different things. It's a image manipulating app. Okay, so it's called Skew Image. There we go. All right, so you click on the Skew Image, and let's go ahead and let's use this one here, image banner for a website. And so you just have 2 options here. So it's very simple app. And so you can change the degrees and the skew for an image. And there's a lot of, so this could be really fun. So you just add however you want to change it with the horizontal or vertical, and then you just add it to your design. You can make it bigger, you can make it smaller. So I think this is really fun for you to be able to use. Most likely I'm going to use this on my thumbnail. So if you see a whole bunch of little apps all around, then know that this is the app that I used, okay? All right, so yeah, you can change this up just like this and just make it fun. I think this is really just a really fun app just to change things up. Like if you're using it for your social media or maybe like sale items, you can have a whole bunch of mock-ups of a specific t-shirt or a mug or whatever it is that you sell, and just have different angles for it. So yeah, I just threw in a fun app here for you to try, and I would love to see what you guys create with this Skew image. So if you use this app to create any social media graphics, tag me on Instagram. I would love to see it. I'm always curious to see what people create with the tutorials that they watch that I make. So, all right, perfect. So that is Skew Image, really quick and simple. And then the last app that I want to show you is called OpenRep, and it's to help you create captions for social media. So I don't know about you, but I need help. Me writing, forget it. It takes me forever. So it's called OpenRep. So you just click on OpenRep. Here it is right here. Okay, and then let me go ahead and add a page here. So what we'll do here is follow the directions. So describe what you like to post. So my goal is to be informative. So I'm usually keep it informative because that's usually what my content is. But these are the other options that you have here. And then your tone. So here you have a selection of various tones of what you want your captions to sound like. So I'm going to do friendly and professional. So let's do that. And then for the description, you add what is the goal of the post. Okay. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and write, I want to promote my new blog post, which is all about website maintenance. So I created a new blog post. If you want to know, I'll leave it in the description down below. But let's go ahead and create a description for that post that I want to create. And then who is my audience? So my audience, I'm just going to write it's new and small. All right. So that is going to be my audience. And then choose the social media network. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and click on Pinterest, but for here, you can select any of these right here. So I'm going to click on Pinterest, and I'm going to generate the captions. So this has been really helpful. So I hope that this helps you out as well. So here's my Pinterest caption here. So I'm going to click on see more so I can see the full thing. So it says new blog alert, the ultimate guide to website maintenance. Hey there, savvy e-commerce owners. That sounds so AI, but anyway, ready to keep your website running smoothly. Dive into our latest blog post for must-know tips and tricks. All right, so it gives you a starting point. So if you are, if you experience writer's block or you just don't know what to say, as always, if you use ChatGPT or any of these other AI tools, it's just a tool to kind of get the wheels turning, right? So I would certainly change up some of these things, but it gives me a starting point of what to start to write. Okay, so if you like it, you just can copy on the clipboard, and then you can add it to, let's say you have a post here, you can just add it to the post. If it's for social media, if it's for Instagram or anything like that, you can just add it, and and it's right there. You can just copy and paste it. So for me, I would just add this actual caption into my Pinterest. So I'll go over to Pinterest and add it there. Okay, but again, I just wanted to just show you that you can do all of this right here on Canva. Just in case you didn't know, you can also post directly to social media from Canva as well. So if you didn't know that, if you click on share, you click on more, and here's your social. So these are all the different social medias where you can post directly from Canva. You just have to connect them with Canva, and then you can post. If there's something that you want to post directly right away, you can just go ahead and do that from right in here. So super, super, super convenient. Now, if we head over to the dashboard, you'll see right here is apps. So here is where you can also access all of the different apps. You can search them by categories, or you can just scroll and see how many apps that Canva has to make your life so much easier. Now, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Check out this video next, where I show you how to organize your Canva for your e-commerce business. Until next time, my friend, adios.